And again, Miami with the triple.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
There's Freak. Here's Davis. No good. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. And here's Miami. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And stolen by Freak. .50 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Davis, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
The Heat trail by 3. And stolen by Freak. Puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 11 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The drive by Green. Pelicans pull it in. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
An East-West showdown. Only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. He is off.
A lot of face-up, you know.
Well, I'll tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. You know, tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Freak, he's in at the point. Quincy Pondexter out there with Ryan Anderson. Then there's Tyreek Evans. And it's Hickson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He had 46 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Pelicans leading by 9. Anderson is screen on Dragic. Freak dishes to Anderson. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Freak, number 1.
And all those swipes have come for him because of that endless energy with which he plays on the defensive end. I mean, whoever he's guarding, he sticks to them like glue on the perimeter.
You know, for many point guards in this league, defense is an afterthought. He's not one of those guys. I mean, he puts as much into his D as he does into his O.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Kevin, let's check out how Miami stacked up in the league stats over the last month. 10th in steals, 10th in opponent shooting percentage, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
And let me add a few words about all their steals. I mean, they bring that toughness and aggression defensively. You don't get to be a top 10 team in that category by accident.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Kicks to Ush. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Evans. And he banks in the layup. Evans has got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Wade drives in. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Freak over to the left wing. Pondexter, the pass to Freak. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot by Hickson. No good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence. What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Wade, how his last 10 games have gone. He's around 14 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Now here's Freak. T right on him. And Asha kicks to Freak. Down low, a Sheik up and in on the layup.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And a wide open look for Freak. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Freak's got 19 points.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
With the fadeaway. And it's Miami with another.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
Pelicans leading by 7. He dishes it to Pondexter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Another one.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Miami, 5.5 games behind.
And when you look at Miami, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
The Heat have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. The first one falls. And so Bosch nails both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Freak. He's got 19.
Sticking too much.
Chris Bosch with the rebound. The Heat trail by 5. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Doubled by Bosch. To the paint. Here's Davis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
And the Pelicans making a change. And the first half comes.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami, Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Chris Bosh is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Dragic in at the point guard. Bosh kicks to Wade. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Knocked away. Bosh with it, picked up by Davis. Bosh can't hit.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Here's Dragic, and Davis sends it back. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Dang. Here's Hickson. Drops in the layup for 2. Hickson's got his third basket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Outside Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Dang. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Dang's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Here's Davis. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Dragic. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Shot's good.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Checking out the game Goran Dragic is having. He has 8 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
That's good. Now just a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Dragic. Davis kicks to Freak. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Freak's got 21 in the game. The Heat trail by 6. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now, a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Freak, number 1.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Exactly. It's just not his ability to distribute the basketball. I mean, it's the scoring punch that he provides as well. That's, to me, what makes him special as a dual-threat point guard.
Here's Davis. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the